Dominic, and I'm Filo from Filo Peri.
And I'm Bo, aka Perry.
I'm Eric LUMIERE.
Some things you really can't quantify. You can't really say who's the best DJ in the world, in my opinion, because there's so much talent out there. To say, this guy's the best is kind of...
A good DJ is a DJ that, at the end of the night, clubbers say, I had a great night, I had a great time at the club. And that's the main job of a DJ. Keep people moving, keep people dancing, and to remember that night.
Yeah. Play great tracks. I mean, personally, I'd rather hear a night of good music poorly mixed than a night of music I hate that's mixed to perfection. Armin's a great guy. He gave us a start, so congratulations. But at the end of the day, all the guys in the top 10, top 20, they all work their asses off. They're all successful, and it's everyone gets their time to shine. So
That was Armin's.
Promoters look at it. It's important as an artist. You have to be aware of it, and you want to climb the list, obviously, because it gets you booked. So in that sense, it's relevant. But personally, I pay attention to the music that moves me because of the music.
Don't think about it, dude. That time, On top 3, I was like,
I stopped it. That's why I'm thinking of it.
The Barbie girl from, I think what was the name of that group, Aqua or something like that?
dude, this song's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Really?
Yeah, you remember that song?
No, it's...
Terrible.
Yeah.
One that we still play, which is always getting a great reaction, is Mega Shira, Caillou versus Albert. The track is, I don't know, it's at least a year old now, but and to some people that's like ancient history, but it still gets everybody hands in the air, and again, that's the most important thing when it comes to DJing, hands in the air, people having a great time.
My biggest piece of advice would be, you could become a great technical DJ, but the most important thing in DJing is the track listing. So in my opinion, that's where 90% of your work should be put into, is spending every day looking through millions of tracks and making your sets unique.
The best, especially in trance, I think the best producer is Ferry Corsten. He really pioneered the sound, in my opinion. There's a lot of DJs that brought the sound to the masses, but in terms of producers, Ferry Corsten was really, he's the first thing I started listening to.
I have to agree. I mean, Ferry's, if you listen to his discography, it's so diverse and just so full of quality. He's pioneered so many, like right now there's, the electro sound is gaining a lot of momentum. But Ferry, he did that like 4 or 5 years ago already.
We're still using Logic 5.5, which is got to be at least 5 years old, and we're using a computer that's 5 years old. And the moral of the story is, don't get caught up in the technology and don't get caught up in the technicality of everything. Just worry about making a good song and worry about making music that people are going to relate to.
It's not what you have; it's what you do with it. So
It doesn't have to be complicated, too.
people haven't been exposed to this kind of freedom for a long time, and in the past 10, 20 years, this freedom's finally become available that in America and a lot of Europe people take for granted. So that being said, the dance scene in these countries is exploding. Like places like Poland, 40, 50,000 people events are happening on a pretty frequent basis, and the energy is just out of this world. So I think that's one of the key parts of the world where the scene is developing and has a lot of room to grow and will continue to grow.
I'm absorbed in the celebrity culture.
I think it's
these guys don't.
I think it's the stupidest thing ever. I mean, there's so many more important things in the world to look
It's a
at.
waste of time. It's obsessive too.
Yeah, and it does absolutely nothing for the greater good of humanity.
Learn about
No
yourself.
offense.
Learn
Yeah,
about
I
yourself.
mean,
Be
it's
creative. Create. Spend your time doing that, and you'll be fulfilled more than reading.
I don't agree, but
About the
that's all
gossip.
right.
I'd like to see Paris get
I
ass
don't know.
Who cares?
I love reading about the gossip, and you know, the thing is, like, people say celebrities are not of value to society, but obviously they're a great value to society because people buy magazines, people read about them, they're on TV, they're in the movies. So if they didn't have a value
Taking
to
the focus
society,
away from, you know, issues such as everything that's going on in Africa
we
and
don't
Asia.
always agree on these things, but
Yeah.
and they have a value to society whether you like it or not. Thanks for watching our interview. Don't forget to check us out on MySpace and also FiloPeri.com.
And listen to the anthem. It'll make you feel good.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace out.
Take care.